Baby, I'm just trying to live my aggressive ass.
Shut up. I'm showing everybody your extensions right now. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I decided I wanted to do some lock extensions on my husband's hair, and Janet Collection was actually dope enough to send me 8 packs of their version lock extension rolls. So definitely excited to try this out. I got it in 18-inch. I actually found out that some of the color was actually in a natural brown, so he has a little bit of highlight, popping off in his hair. But this is my first time doing lock extensions, and I'm pretty excited because I never done this before, and this was definitely a challenge for me, but I think we definitely accomplished it though. So the tools, I got it from Amazon. They're the little crochet needles in the 0.75 milliliter. I'll be using my little Jamaican mango lime locking wax to make sure, I grip those little roots and ends. And of course, some duckbill clips just to make sure I secure the ends and whatnot, and just make sure everything's all neat and tight for that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and spray his hair with some water and detangle it, because his hair was not detangled like he should have had did. And yeah, that took me a little bit of time, but we had to do that also. Okay, little groove. Okay. So let's get into these lock extensions. So I decided to do free parting on his head. Really no reason, because honestly, I'm not a good parter. So that was the easiest way for me to do it. So now I'm going to take one of the version locks, kind of fluff their hair out a little bit just to make sure I have everything kind of incorporated. I'm going to take his hair and the ends of the version lock hair, wrap it around each other to kind of make sure, once again, everything is intertwined and kind of connected. Take that 3-pronged needle hook and begin by stabbing the hair and the version hair back and forth and intertwined in each other. So literally just moving that needle back and forth, back and forth. One thing I would definitely say while you're doing this is make sure you're turning the lock clockwise as you stab the hair back and forth. Now, from this video, it looks counterclockwise. It's just because the way I'm recording, so everything's kind of flipped. But definitely just make sure you are stabbing the hair, moving that needle back and forth, back and forth. And while you're doing that, make sure you turn the lock counter or clockwise, I should say, because that's the way that you will actually twist the root of the hair once you begin actually, doing the whole lock all together. Now I'm going to switch to the 2-prong needle and do the exact same thing. Take that lock, take that needle, stab it back and forth in between the hair, roll the lock as I'm stabbing the hair. Really, you'll find your preference of needles that you want to use. Typically, I start with a 3-prong just to make sure I'm gathering all the hair together. And then I finish it off with the 2-prong just to make sure I'm kind of conforming the lock together, just because it definitely, makes more for a smoother transition from the hair into the lock using the 2-prong, I think. So pretty much from a different angle, I'm just going to go ahead and show you one more time how I install the hair. I know y'all see those makeshift band-aids on my fingers. When I say I was stabbing my fingers with this little needle hook, y'all, I recommend getting some shields for your fingers, because you might have some accidents, and I was over it at this point. It takes a job putting these things in, but literally just doing the exact same thing, interlocking the hair, stabbing the hair, twisting the hair, literally just doing that over and over and over and over. But I promise you, as you continue throughout the head, you will get easier, and it will get easier, and hopefully you won't have to wear any band-aids like I did. Now, before we begin to twisting the roots, I did go ahead and cut the dreads off camera just because he didn't want 18-inch dreads. So literally just take your scissors, snip them to where you want them. They don't unravel or anything. So I was actually impressed with that. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and cut those and begin by twisting the root and giving him a little style. Now here comes the easiest part. So literally just taking some of that Jamaican mango and lime locking wax, putting that on the root of his hair, and I am just going to twist the root of his hair to make sure everything looks neat and conform with the rest of the lock. Now remember, this video is shot backwards. Everything is twisted clockwise. It looks counterclockwise on camera, but make sure you're twisting in a clockwise motion just the same way as when you installed the locks and started twisting that lock. Everything is done in a clockwise motion. And of course, we cannot forget the palm roll to finish everything off. So twist and make sure that you palm roll also. And finally, for the style, I am just going to do a 2-strand twist on his head. Basically, take 2 of those newly fresh twisted locks and begin by twisting it counterclockwise, which it looks clockwise on camera. I am sorry, but just twisting that counterclockwise and securing the ends with the rubber band. And look at that, guys, all fresh and done. The twists are all cute and neat. 2-strand twist, 8 hours later, stabby fingers and bloody fingers. I am done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll definitely make sure I answer them in the description box below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Better give me a hype man, hype woman like that. I'm talking about, man.